Welcome back to another video, and this one we are in the Brecon Beacons, aren't we? Now we've just stopped off at what looks like an amazing reservoir, and there's a massive lay-by as well, so it's really easy to park, and thought it'd be rude not to stop by. But this video is going to be a good one, isn't it?
Yep, so we've got a few days here in the Brecon Beacons and we've got a lot planned. Not sure it's all going to go to plan, but we'll see. So we're doing a walk now around the reservoir, and then we're going to go for a hike up a mountain. We're going to see the Northern Lights tonight, maybe. Hopefully. And we're going to see some castles tomorrow. So stay tuned.
Okay, so we're just about to move on to our walk, and it's only down the road from here, but it's a mountain called Fan 4, and it's only quite a short walk, isn't it? But it's very steep by the sounds of it. So it's 3.4 kilometres and it has 297 metres of elevation. Do you think we can do it? I think he wants to do it. No. We can't do it. Is he saying no?
Saying no.
Oh no.
No, we need to go to bed is what he's saying.
I think we can do it. We use an app called All Trails for our walking, and it's amazing, isn't it? We've used it for probably the past 3 years or so. Yeah. So many walks. You can normally, if you're in an area, you can just have a look at the map, see what it's about. It always tells you if it's moderate difficulty, easy, that sort of thing, and it tells you an average time as well, which is 1 hour 37. So if we start it soon, we'll be back before dark and before the Northern Lights starts to show.
Or we can just get stuck up there and watch them up there.
That would be a nice place to watch him from. 3.4 kilometres, do you fancy it? No.
So there's been a bit of a change of plan. We're not doing the mountain hike anymore, which of course I'm really disappointed about, but we've decided it's best not to, mainly because it's been quite hot today. We don't want to leave Taco locked up in the van. So we're airing it all out at the moment, we're cooling it down. So yeah, we've decided not to do it, but there is another reason. There's supposed to be Northern Lights tonight. It's like you're supposed to see it in the whole of the UK, and we thought if we do a hike now, we're going to be quite tired. So we've decided to stay up all night instead. So we are going to do an all-nighter. We're in like the most perfect spot to see them, and we're going to try and see the Northern Lights. That's the aim for tonight, isn't it?
That sounds like a good plan, but can we just for a minute appreciate this park up? If I come a bit further out, you will see that we are literally surrounded by mountains. There's massive open spaces, there's loads of room to park. You could easily fit, what, 25 vans of our sort of size here. There's so much room.
25?
Maybe 25 is pushing it, maybe 15. But there's loads of room, and we've got full 4G signal, so we can watch whatever we want whilst trying
Try not to fall asleep.
Yeah, whilst trying to stay awake to see the Northern Lights. Well, the boy is having his nighttime clean, and we're ready to do some Northern Light watching, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm very ready. It might be a long night though.
Yeah.
It's gone 10 o'clock, it's dark outside, but there's no sign of them yet.
Not yet. We're going to be checking probably, what, every half hour?
Yeah.
See if we can see them, but we are armed with drinks and snacks, aren't we?
Yep, so we've got our trusty donuts, and I've got a gin and tonic.
And I've got a coffee.
Yep.
So when you say it's going to be a long night, it will be for me, because I'm having all the caffeine, and you're just going to have a nap until they're showing, aren't you?
That suits me quite well.
Yeah, I thought it might. So it's just gone 11 o'clock now, and we have seen the Northern Lights.
No, we haven't.
Well, we have.
Through a camera lens, which in my opinion does not count. But
I'm happy. I've got a couple of nice photos. But yeah, we couldn't see a lot actually by eye, could we?
They're very nice photos, and we'll put some on screen now of what we've just taken. But by eye, it's just like a little band of like
It's kind of like cloud, really, isn't it? There's no colour. What doesn't help is you get so many cars coming through this way, don't you? So by the time your kind of eyes have adjusted, you're already being blinded again. But we are going to persevere because it could get stronger, couldn't it?
Yeah. So no sleep for us yet.
No.
So we've made it to 3 AM and we've just looked outside and they're out again.
It's looking good.
which means we're going to have to get out of the van again.
I really want to get a picture of the van under the northern lights. So should we try it?
Let's go.
Well, that was a pretty good park up last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty quiet eventually, because obviously it was massive news last night that the Northern Lights were going to be out, so everyone did come down to look for them.
It was quite busy actually, wasn't it?
It was really busy at one point.
Probably until about 12 o'clock. It was like there was two waves, wasn't it? Like everyone saw pictures on Facebook and then thought, oh, we've got to get out and try and see them as well. So after that, yeah, about 12, 1 o'clock, it quietened down a little bit. But it was cool. We got some shots, and we did get a shot of the van under the Northern Lights, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
We tried to film some of the Northern Lights, but it didn't really come out very well on video. But we are going to move on, aren't we? Because we were planning to get up early and do a little walk this morning before it got too hot. But because we were up most of the night, we didn't get up early, did we?
No.
So we're going to try and find a little shaded lay-by to cool the van down, and yeah, then try and do some wandering.
Just have a little wander.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We have found shade.
Yes.
So it's quite cool in the van, isn't it? Got the fans going, so the boy's going to be alright whilst we go for a little wander. But it's probably worth addressing something, isn't it, in this lay-by?
It is disgusting.
If you're going to come somewhere like this, don't be an idiot. Like, there's no need to be leaving all that rubbish down there.
It's literally bin bags full of rubbish, so it's obviously like a motorhome van. Obviously.
It's either that or it's someone fly tipping, but whoever it is.
Yeah, but it's household rubbish.
It is household rubbish, yeah. Like, you come to these beauty spots because they are amazing. Like, don't ruin it. Not that it's going to be any of you guys watching, but yeah, it's not very nice. It's not a good look, is it? But anyway, let's go and find somewhere nicer and go for a nicer wander. We're just getting out of the lay-by now. It's actually quite a big one, and there is definitely a hell of a lot more rubbish than what we first thought. So it's obviously not all van lifers or all motorhomes. There's definitely a lot of fly tipping as well. But yeah, it's not cool. Not cool at all.
We saw a sign for a cafe, didn't we?
Yeah, and we're both hungry. We don't do well when we're hungry, do we?
No.
So we thought we'd get some food first and then try and do a walk. It's
We've walked here.
We have walked here, and it's kind of en route, isn't it? Well, we are nicely replenished, and we only stopped for a bit of lunch, but Amy's already solar panel shopping.
So obviously the main walk to do in Brecon Beacons is Penny Fan. We drove past it on the way here and it was rammed.
It was stacked out, there's cars parked both sides, aren't there?
Yeah.
So it's quite nice just having a quieter walk. There's no one about here, is there at all? We've
literally just gone down the road. Okay, it's not a challenging walk, but it's in woods, it's really nice, there's a little river and there's no one around.
And I'm not being funny, if any of you guys have done Penny Fan, let us know in the comments what you think of the walk, because it was quite boring, wasn't it?
It's just straight up and down. It's just to say you've done a mountain.
Yeah, it's a big long slope, and it probably didn't help that when we done it we had absolutely no views. You could barely see your hand in front of you. But yeah, let us know in the comments what you think of doing Penny Fan. I think our favourite walk we've ever done here has got to be the 4 waterfalls.
Yeah, yeah. If you come to Brecon Beacons, definitely do the 4 waterfalls walk.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Really good. But should we carry on and then get back to the boy?
Yeah.
Where's the boy?
He's in the bathroom.
Oh, he's in the bathroom. You keeping nice and cool? Right, we are on the move again, and this time we're going castle hunting, aren't we? So there's one about half hour from here called Castle Coch.
I don't think that's how you say it.
I probably butchered the pronunciation, but it looks amazing, so we're going to head down there, and again there's a nice overgrown lay-by hopefully, so it'll be nice and cool there as well. So we have done the Northern Lights. We haven't climbed a mountain, but hopefully we are going to show you some castles. So we've got parked up and we are heading to Castell Coch, which actually translates to Red Castle. So it's to do with the sandstone that's around the local area or something like that. So hopefully when we get to the castle we'll see. I'm guessing the castle might be a bit red because that's probably what it's been built from. Maybe. But we haven't parked in the car park, and that's for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it looked quite busy when we went past the turning, but secondly, I don't know if Moby would actually make it up there.
It's very steep.
Super steep. I don't know if we'll make it up there by walking. I don't know. No, we can't because it says on the post, not the castle. So yeah, we've got to go wander to the castle, but I think we're going to go into this one, aren't we? And have a good explore around because it looks really cool inside. So one thing we have noticed about this place is literally everything is decorated from floor to ceiling, but one thing that does stand out, just in case you weren't sure you were in a castle, this room has got a sink in the design of a castle, just to emphasise that point. These won't be needed. Dunno. It's a bit creepy down there, isn't it? I think I'll put a bit of weight on. Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright, wasn't it? It's nice to have a little walk about because we don't usually actually go into them, do we?
No, it was cool to see it, and it was so colourful and
yeah, all the way around, wasn't it? Like I said earlier, decorated from floor to ceiling. But it was £9.50 each to go in, so I don't think it was too bad. But it was fairly small, wasn't it? Probably in there for what, an hour or so. Yeah, it's a good little trip. Well, we're on to the next one now, which is Caerphilly Castle. I think that's how you say it, and it's only 9 minutes away. So if you like castles, then this is definitely a place for you. But quick fact about castles in Wales.
Oh yeah, there is 600 castles in Wales, and that is more per square mile than any other country in Europe. So if you like castles, this is the place to come. And we've never really been huge castle people at all, but I think after looking around these ones in
they're
Wales,
quite cool, aren't they?
They're cool. I think
you can definitely appreciate them, can't you?
Yeah, I think it's location dependent. If it's in a cool location, then it makes it a lot better.
Yeah, but on to the next one. We're not going to go into this one, we're just going to have a look around the outside. So let's get going. There was a few shots of Caerphilly Castle and we didn't go in, not that we could have, I don't think, even if we wanted to, because it looked like they were doing a little bit of work. But I think that is our time in Wales coming to an end. It
is. Yeah, we've had a really good time in Brecon Beacons, we love it here. But we are going on something very exciting. We are going to Vanlife Festival. So we've been for the last couple of years, so we're really looking forward to this. And I think this video is going out next Sunday when we're going to be at Vanlife. So if you're there, then please come and find us. We will be in the display section, so hopefully you can meet a few of you. Yeah, come say hi, and to be honest, everyone's going to come and have a look at Taco, aren't they, rather than us? But anyway, hopefully we'll see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this video.